everybody, before I get started today, I'm out here at my tree plot and I'm going to spread some fertilizer. I have some triple 15 fertilizer that I was saving for my food plots later on in the month. But looking at my fruit trees and the stress of the summer, I needed to get some down. Some of you guys might ask, why am I putting triple 15 down when you have a lot of clover in your food plot? Yes, my clover plot, or my fruit tree plot, is mainly in clover this year. Of course, I'm gonna spray some weeds, so I should have a lot of nitrogen, right? Well, not really, because it's my first main year with clover in there, so my soil hasn't built up to what I want it to be, so I need some nitrogen. So triple 15, I'm gonna walk around and take a look at here's some of the pear trees or pears that I have. On a lot of these trees, you'll see the pears coming in really nicely. Here's one up there. Yep, lots of them. I've got two really big pear trees that need some nitrogen, that need some fertilizer. We had over 3 inches of rain yesterday. It was a good soaking rain. So what a great time to get in here and get some in the ground. In a few days, we're gonna get some more rain. So it's a great time to put some fertilizer down. I'm also going to spray for some weeds. So the nutrients that need to go to the clover and the fruit tree, that's where they go, not to grasses, not to weeds. So just want to share that with you. Just because you have clover in your food plot or any other plant that produces anything does not mean that that's all you need. So you still have to do a soil test. You still have to know what's going on. Right now, my fruit trees need the fertilizer, and the clover will hopefully kick in a year or two and raise the nitrogen levels in the soil. That's what it's there for. So just wanted to kind of hang out with you and throw that at you. Hey everybody, as you can see, I'm filling up my tank here. I get the joy of killing some weeds and grass today. I'm going to be doing some spraying, hopefully, around the cabin and also the lower part of my property. I've got probably 3 plots I'm going to try to knock out and get ready for a work weekend. This weekend, I'm going to have my son come out here. We've got some stands to hang. We've got some prep work to do before season and before we start doing main plots. So this weekend we'll likely do some spraying up on the ridge tops and or mowing and get ready. And in a couple weeks we'll come back to get ready to finish up before we plant, which will probably be middle of August. So I've still got about a month before I plan on planting. Of course, weather is going to depict what I've been doing. I have a velvet hunt that is going to be at the end of August here in Tennessee. I can kill a buck. Up over here, I got a new plot that I'll be hunting up there, probably, depending on the wind. We're going to hang a stand up there, and we'll see what's going on. If not, I'll be super excited to see what bucks that I have out here. It's buck only for that weekend, and I'll be getting ready. So that kind of threw a little bit of a monkey wrench in my planning and my getting ready for plots, but that's all right. I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'll spray grasses and weeds today, get them out, and hopefully get ready for my velvet hunt. And then after that, I'll really jump into planting food plots. But right now, it's the pre-work before Saturday's work day. So hang out with me, enjoy it. We'll check in, and we have some other stuff that we want to go over, and we'll be back here soon. Well, everybody, I finished all the spraying that I need to be sprayed today with my sprayer right here. Got a little bit, a few areas that I need to go back and use a hand sprayer, whether it's in between fruit trees or around certain areas that I just didn't want to spray a bunch of chemical on. But just sitting here cooling off, enjoying all the birds singing, and just kind of hanging out on this plot right here. It goes behind us and back over this way. It's a small little plot. I've got 3 stands. I've got one right there, one over there, and then one back behind us, a buddy stand for rifle season. Even though it's mainly used for bow season, but for kids or for young people or whoever, you know, sometimes deer come back at this other side. You'll need something besides a bow shot. But it's a great plot. I'm just thinking about all the stuff that's been done over the years and all the work that's been put into it. And it's really been a good producing plot. Hasn't been a whole lot of deer killed here. I think part of that's on purpose. The first night I hunted it out of that stand over there, I killed a big doe. And that was kind of a fun night. Last year I was in that buddy stand over there, and behind me about 30 yards, a buck came up on me, and it was a buck that I was on the fence with. I felt like I needed to give him another year, but like everybody says on small properties, you may not see him next year, and I always take that gamble. I have a personal criteria that I'm going for, even if the neighbor shoots it. If it's not something that I want, then I pass and hopefully see him next year. Again, I seen him right there. Actually seen him later in the year and passed him. Almost, I had him probably within 15 yards. I'll see if I can find the picture, and if I can, I was in a ground blind, I'll post it, or I'll put it on there. But in hindsight, it might have been one I should have shot. Well, I had a lot of my friends razz me and say, you should have shot that buck. Maybe I should have, but hey, if it is not one that immediately I say I want to shoot that buck, regardless, I pass it. And more times than not, I kick myself in the butt and wonder why I do that. But hey, I enjoy hanging out and taking pictures of deer. So it's not all about the biggest deer I can kill, but it's just enjoying this. And today I've enjoyed this day. I've done more work than I planned on. There's always projects that I won't get done, but I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope it's a great time of the year to where you can get ready to enjoy your property, enjoy taking kids, your family, you know, new hunters out, and just enjoy it. It's truly a blessing. We're in a blessed nation. It's a wonderful day, and I can't say enough how fortunate I feel. And thanks for tuning in to Small Property Adventures.